Hi, I'm Rob Sugar and I'll be your weight loss coach for the next minute. Today I'm going to show you the simplest, easiest way to reduce what you're eating without willpower, without dieting, without the kind of mind games that we play. Now, most of us are absolutely conditioned to get satisfaction from a meal by finishing what's on your plate. Part of that conditioning comes from growing up and our parents wanting us to finish, don't want to waste food, and all the different reasons. So, for a moment, think about this. Whether you eat a large plate of food and finish it, or whether you eat a medium-sized plate, even 10% less of the plate size, and you finish that, you're going to get the same level of satisfaction. Okay? So here we are. We're eating our meal, our pasta. We keep eating. We're eating and eating until we're finished on our plate. This visual of seeing an empty plate registers in your mind, I am satisfied. Now, if the plate was this big and you'd ended up with this, I guarantee you you're going to be just as satisfied because your brain sees an empty plate. The empty plate is what produces satisfaction. You're not aware of this, it's unconscious. So how do we change this? Because that way we're driven to always eat too much. If we're not really that hungry, it's on our plate, we finish it. What do? Very simple, extremely simple. Leave a little bit on your plate, okay? See the difference between this and this? It's not a lot of food. I mean, even if we just left this much on your plate, okay? Now you're going to say, Rob, that makes no sense. How will eating this much less help me lose weight? In a huge way. Losing weight is not about what you're eating. It's about your mindset, what your programming is about. If you leave what's on your plate a little bit, guess what? There's a difference now. See the difference between this and this and that? Huge. This is not completed. In other words, you're not finishing what's on your plate. This is. This, big difference. Why? Because if you consistently leave a little bit of food on your plate, you're going to change your programming from having to finish what's on your plate, and the more you do that, the less food you're going to eat, because once you start recognizing and your mind actually gets comfortable with not finishing what's on your plate, you will be able to leave more when you're really not even enjoying the food that much. Like how many times you're eating a meal, by 3/4 you're not really that hungry. It's not even that great anymore. But you're conditioned to finish what's on the plate. If you condition your mind to be satisfied with leaving a little bit, then leaving a little more is a lot easier because your mind is now comfortable. It's registering. It registers that I don't need to see this to be satisfied. I can see this. It's very simple. Every time you eat something, leave a little bit, a forkful, a handful, it doesn't matter how much. As long as you don't finish what's on your plate, you're reprogramming your mind, and it will guaranteed reduce the quantity you eat and still allow you to be satisfied with no willpower, no restrictions, no discipline. Okay? It's a very simple technique. I've used this with thousands of people over the last few years. It definitely works. Again, it's not about the food, it's about the mind. Now, if you want to see any more techniques, you can start on the online program, or you can try a Jumpstart coaching call with either myself or with my partner James. Now, the Jumpstart plan, there is no cost for it, and we'll be happy to speak to you through the phone whenever it's convenient for you.